Our final moments here talking with Pete Sampras. It's been a lot of fun. We've covered a lot of things. And when you look at tennis today, are there certain players that you enjoy watching more than others, certain matches?
Federer.
Okay.
I mean, he really reminds me of my game a little bit, can do a lot of different things. He's a great athlete. I mean, you can tell with the way he moves. He's one of those that doesn't look like he's trying hard, but he knows what he's doing out there. And you know, I enjoy watching Roddick, and he's competitive, but Federer's just a little smoother to me.
How was it for you to win two of the Davis Cup titles, and different than you talked about the individual part, being part, and your country representing?
It was great. I mean, tough situations playing one tie in Russia, right, where I kind of got through some tough matches and won that. But it's one of those moments where you're pulling for the Couriers and the Agassiz and the McEnroes. I mean, the two times that I won it, I had different roles where I played with McEnroe in doubles, and we won our match, and then the next time was in Russia where I ended up playing two singles and a doubles, and that was cramping up against Chesnikov and getting through that weekend, one of my better achievements. It is a great event, but I just wish they could change the format a little bit to get a little more recognition in the U.S. because it is unique. Right. It is your country, it is your teammates, but it is also, you need the media in some ways to understand it and the fans to understand it to really follow it.
Who were some of your favorite people to play over your career?
I enjoyed playing Andre for a number of reasons. I enjoyed our matchup, but I enjoyed because our games and the way they kind of matched up. I felt pretty good about it. You know, Courier was a tricky one because we're good friends, and that was always somewhat trying. But you know, Becker, you know, a good friend that you know, always had respectful matches with him, and played a match in Hanover against him. That was one of the best matches I've ever been a part of with the crowd. I mean, that was a great moment.
And if you were in charge of tennis, what's the one thing you would do?
It's hard to say. I think it's a tricky time, and I know some of the business stuff, that money's going down a little bit. But I love the sport. I don't watch it as much, but the times that I do, I mean, it's interesting. I think there are a lot of great young players coming up. You have Andre, who's still playing, that is doing well, and he's going to do well at the Open. So it's a tricky time, but it's a transition, and it'll be interesting to see what happens over the course of the next couple of years. And it's going from when it went from McEnroe, Connors, Lendl to myself and Andre, it was a transition.
Right.
Now with me and Andre and Jim and Michael, now it's another transition. So it takes a few years for people to kind of get to know the new players.
You've had some time now to look back on your career, having been retired, and what would you tell your son about it if you were describing it to him in a sentence or two? What do you want him to know about it?
I want him to know that I played hard, that I did it with class. That I did it with class. That's enough for me. And if he sees that and sees that I tried my best and that I did it with class, I think that's good enough for me.
Well, we appreciate all the great tennis and being a classy champion over the years. And thanks for coming by and talking with us, all right?
Thanks for having me.
And enjoy your retirement.
Thanks.
Okay. Now, Pete Sampras with us here on Center Court. We thank him for being us. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care.